We pay the highest bills of anywhere in the country. While large corporate interests in the pharmaceutical, the energy, the tech and financial sectors contributed heavily to both groups, like Kentucky Power, like the power company that's been robbing and price gouging the poorest people of this country for years. This isn't a new problem. This was a problem back when Angie Hatton was our state representative. Now Andy Beshear has added her to the Public Service Commission. So now she's got that real good cushy job. When everybody was putting together the petitions, when everybody was just crying out because their power bills were $2,000 a month, which they still are. This is still happening. But when we were desperately trying to get people's attention, when we were desperately begging somebody to do something, no, SOAR brings in the president of Kentucky Power to be a big speaker at the SOAR Summit. Let's bring him up on stage and shake the governor's hand. Let's get him up on stage and shake Hal Rogers' hand. I bet if we found out how much money they donated to their campaigns, it was kind of tone deaf, if you ask me, to bring him in anywhere and speak on anything Eastern Kentucky. We got to grease the palms to make sure they don't stop us from jacking up their power bills. You know, they've got to have their airplanes. They got to have their mansions, y'all. They got to eat caviar and steak while we down here are begging for food boxes to be delivered. I mean, with 3 or 4 generations living under one roof just so they can afford the power bill. We pay the highest bills of anywhere in the country. Anywhere in the country. Little old woman that I went to church with, or went to our church, she was 90 years old and lived by herself. It got so bad, her power bills were $750 a month. She had her hot water heater unplugged. She wouldn't hook it up. She would heat water on the stove to put in her bathtub to take a bath. She put all of her laundry outside, hung it outside. She was doing everything she possibly could to lower her power bill every month. $750 or around about. She went outside. It was real slippery that morning to hang her clothes out, and she fell and broke her back. Do you think anybody from AEP cared about that? Do you think she got help on any of her power bill? No, she ended up having to give up her independence at 90 years old when she was still wanting to be independent, wanting to live by herself. And she had to go live with her daughter because she could no longer afford to live on her own. But that was from going out in the morning and trying to hang her clothes up on a laundry line so to lower her power bill all she could. And that's just one example. Kentucky is full of those examples.